Our tale begins in the 17th century with the dawn of mercantilism. This economic theory advocated for trade as a means of accruing wealth. Countries hoarded precious metals, imposed tariffs, and strove to maintain a favorable balance of trade. It was a time when nations believed that the world's wealth was finite, and the only way to become prosperous was at the expense of others. Fast forward to the 18th century, and we encounter the birth of economic liberalism with thinkers like Adam Smith. Smith's The Wealth of Nations challenged the mercantilist idea that wealth was finite. He argued that trade could create wealth, introducing the concept of the invisible hand of the market. This was the dawn of capitalism, a system that still dominates many economies today. The 19th century brought us the Industrial Revolution, a time of rapid economic growth and development. However, it also brought stark income inequality and harsh working conditions. This led to the birth of socialism, advocating for state ownership and equal distribution of wealth. It was a response to the excesses of industrial capitalism and marked a significant shift in economic thought. The Great Depression of the 1930s demonstrated the flaws of laissez-faire capitalism, leading to the rise of Keynesian economics. John Maynard Keynes argued for government intervention in the economy, particularly during recessions. His ideas shaped the economic policies of many Western nations in the mid-20th century. Then came the late 20th century, a time of economic liberalization and globalization. The fall of the Berlin Wall symbolized the triumph of capitalism over socialism. The Washington Consensus advocated for deregulation, privatization, and free trade, shaping the economic policies of many developing nations. But the financial crisis of 2008 challenged this consensus. It brought to light the flaws of unfettered capitalism, leading to calls for greater regulation and a rethinking of economic theory. Today, the world grapples with economic inequality, climate change, and the aftermath of the COVID-19 pandemic. These challenges demand innovative economic reforms, and the journey of economic evolution continues. So, what have we learned from this journey? Economic reforms are not static. They evolve in response to changing times and challenges. From mercantilism to economic liberalism, from socialism to Keynesian economics, and from the Washington Consensus to post-crisis economics, each era has brought its own set of reforms, and each reform has shaped the world we live in, for better or worse. As we face the economic challenges of the 21st century, the lessons of the past can guide the economic reforms of the future. The journey of economic reform is a testament to human ingenuity and adaptability. And just like the economies it shapes, it's a journey that never ends.